Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's good, everybody? Uh-oh. What's good, everybody? Uh-oh. What's up, everybody? What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, today we are talking about manifesting riches, the power of mindset and appearance. Today we are talking about manifesting riches, the power of mindset and appearance. Today we are talking about manifesting riches, the power of mindset and appearance. Hold on, let me make sure everybody can hear me. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What doing? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? How y'all doing today? First of all, I just want to say what's up to everybody. Like today is an 8-3 day, so we talking about how to get to your money energy. How do we get to the wealth energy? First of all, I just want to say, how are y'all doing today? Quick question before we even start. First of all, leave all the bullshit at the door. Leave all the negativity, leave all the bullshit at the door, okay? So, when you in here, we're not talking about none of the negativity. We only bring the energy to the positivity, okay? Okay? So, I need everybody to get the fuck. I need everybody to get the fuck up because we about to get lit. We talking about manifesting riches. We talking about manifesting riches. Let's go. You gotta show up with great energy. You gotta show up with great energy. You gotta show up with great energy. How many of y'all on the way to the back? On the way. I'm on the way. Yeah. Riding with my way. With my way. Yeah. Riding with my 1, 2, 1. What's good, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Listen, man, I apologize if I was too loud. I apologize if I woke you up. But, man, when we coming on here and we talking, you got to make sure that you come on here with great energy. If you're going to come on here, you need to make sure you're coming on here with great energy. You see, what we're talking about today is manifesting riches. I literally have my notes up. I'm going to let people on Facebook, y'all see, I got my notes up, manifesting riches, and we're literally going to talk about how your mindset and your appearance plays a big part in your ability to bring in wealth, okay? So first things first, I need everybody, if you can, just go ahead and share this live with 3 people and comment done because we're about to get the energy going. You feel me? Just go ahead, message, send this to 3 people. Send this to 3 people so we can go ahead and get started. I'm just letting everybody know we on live. Letting everybody know we on live. We live. Period. We live. Join me on YouTube. So today we're talking about manifesting riches, the power of mindset and appearance. Manifesting riches, the power of mindset and appearance, okay? All right, so I hope y'all ready. Okay, we're sending out one more. We're going on Twitter real quick, sending out the tweets, letting everybody know we on here because, listen, man, the type of gyms that I'm like today, let me tell you something. We're not just doing no little 1 hour live, okay? Let me tell you something. We're not doing some just little 1 hour live today. Like today, I'm going in. So I really hope y'all gonna have the attention span because I'm gonna keep y'all connected. You feel me? But what I'm gonna tell you is we're gonna go in for some time. So we're gonna start off completely. Somebody said you sound a little choppy. Hold on. Let me know how we sounded. Let me know how we sounded, right? So we're gonna be talking for about 3 hours, and then we're gonna go straight into Lovecraft Country on Kick. All right. But the first thing that I wanted to talk about is that number one, I'm just trying to give as much information as I possibly can today. Somebody said still choppy. Okay, hold on. This is what we're gonna do. 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 Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. I got you. How we sounding now? How we sounding now? How we sounding now? Hold on, y'all. I'm just making sure. I'm checking over here. I'm checking over here on YouTube. Yeah, we going hard today. I already told y'all we going hard today. We going hard today. We going hard today. Okay. So yeah, this should be a lot better for everybody. Okay, cool. Finally, I had to get everything together. So first of all, let me just ask y'all, who is ready to get this information? Somebody said it's Kick on the phone. Yes, it is. Who's ready to get this information? Who's ready to get this information? Because I'm so excited to give it. I'm so excited to give it. Teaching on. Okay, hold on. We live now. Okay. Manifesting riches on this 8-3 day. Okay, here we go. All right, now I'm ready. Now we got everything together. We got everything together. We got everything together now. We got everything together. Somebody said, Mike is all ruffled, sis. It started to cut out again. What's going on, man? Hold on. What's going on, man? What y'all talking about? Let's see what they talking about real quick. Y'all saying the mic still... I'm on the way. I'm on the way, yeah. Riding with my way. How we sound now? Okay, hold on. Why stuff always gonna happen when we about to get this information in? Why stuff always about to happen when we get this information in? Okay. All right. So now let's go. Let's go. Let's go. One more time. You know what's crazy? My ear just started ringing. Okay. Finally, we good. Now. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Hold on. Because we had that little interaction or whatever. Let's go ahead and take this back real quick. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? I need y'all to go ahead, run up some fire emojis. I need y'all to show me that y'all excited because I plan on being here for a little minute. So I want y'all to go ahead and pull out your notebooks. I want you to pull out your pen. I want you to pull out your whatever it is that you write on. Because all I know is that I'm coming today. I'm coming hard today with this information. All right? So I got my notes up. For my people on YouTube, y'all can see I got my notes up. And I just hope y'all ready. So number one, the title of this topic today is called Manifesting Riches. Let me make sure we got enough light. It's called Manifesting Riches, okay? Manifesting riches, the power of mindset and appearance. You see, we're always talking about getting to the bag, not realize that getting to the bag is actually started here first. All right. And I'm going to make sure I take my time. We're going to have a little fun. I'm going to tell a couple jokes. You feel me? Because today is an 8-3 day. You feel me? So we're going to get the lesson about the bag, but we also going to have some fun. Am I right? You feel me? But before we get started, I need y'all to comment some orange emojis. Like, I really need to know that y'all really bout today. Like, I really need to know because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be on fire today. So y'all go ahead, comment some orange emojis, comment some fire, comment some meteors. Okay, good, because I want to feel good about what we doing today. Bring on the energy. Okay, cool. Hold on, Instagram, I got to see the orange emojis. Come on, Instagram, I got to see the orange emojis. All right, cool. So cool. Let's get started. Manifesting riches starts with the mindset and your appearance, okay? So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and read down what I have written down, all right? The pursuit of wealth has been a driving force for individuals throughout history. We already know our history, people have always been going into different countries, going into Africa, looking to find wealth, looking to find, the gemstones, looking to find the things the gold that's going to bring more wealth into their life. Everybody has one point in their life was on a journey for wealth, or we're still on a journey for wealth, right? And wealth does not look the same for everyone. Okay, some people may say wealth is time to them, wealth is this, wealth is that, wealth is freedom to them. You get what I'm saying? So let's finish. While financial success often involves various external factors, it is crucial to recognize the significant influence of internal factors such as mindset and appearance. You see, let's start off with the understanding that as within, so without. I want y'all to write that down. As within, so without. So if anything is going to happen, I hope you're listening to me good, okay? If anything is going to happen in your life, hold on. If anything is going to happen within your life, right, you need to understand that it's going to be because of what's going on in here. If anything is going to change within your life, you have to understand, oh my God, it's going to happen within my mindset before it ever happens within my physical life, right? Now, you guys may say, okay, why is that? Because all is mind, as within, so without, as above, so below. So what that means is that before something can happen in this physical realm, it must happen in the mental realm first, okay? So I'm breaking it down to a T, all right? Write this down, okay? So basically what this live is about today is understanding that in order for wealth to come into your life, you have to understand the mindset aspect of it. You have to understand the internal aspect of it. You see, wealth is not something that's just physical. Wealth is the repercussions. Wealth is the effects of what's happening inside of here, and inside your mind is the cause. So your mind is the cause, the outside is the effect. And the moment that you can recognize that, you'll realize that that's just a law for life. Excuse me. That is just a law for life. That if you want things to happen into your life, you have to change what's inside, the man in the mirror. Okay? So, my report right here is basically going to explore the connection between mindset, appearance, and the manifestation of riches, providing practical points to raise the wealth frequency. That's another thing. We have to realize that everything is still energy. So if you want to shift paradigms, you have to shift energy. Are y'all hearing me? Are y'all with me? Come on now. Y'all gotta stay interacting with me. Are y'all with me? Because I told y'all there's gonna be a lot of information. I gotta make sure you here with me every step of the way. You feel me? Every step of the way. Let me know when you're writing stuff down. Let me know when something resonates. Talk to me, y'all. I'm listening to y'all. I'm talking back to y'all. So talk to me, okay? All right, now. I'm just saying, talk to me. Feel me? Don't treat me like I'm some computer. You feel me? I'm a person. So talk to me. All right. Okay, cool. So we're going into the first point, the power of mindset. Okay, hold on. The power of mindset, okay? So she said, I'm writing. My bad, homie. My bad. I know you writing. Say something. Let me know. Say something. Say something. You feel me? All right. So the power of mindset. Adopting an abundance mindset means you have to cultivate a belief in abundance and prosperity, okay? All right? So cultivating a belief in abundance and prosperity opens the mind to opportunities and attracts wealth energy. Okay, so let's go right here to the first limitation of things, okay? A lot of times we have such a negative mindset towards what we want. We have such a negative mindset towards what we want or towards where we want to be that we get upset when it don't happen. But it's like, how do you expect you to become more wealthy? How do you expect you to become more wealthy if you hate on the people that are wealthy? How do you expect to have more success in your life if every time you see someone successful, you get envious, you get angry, you get mean? You see, I feel like one of the first tests that the universe does when it comes to you receiving something in your life is to watch somebody else receive it first. And how you respond to somebody else receiving it first is going to show whether you're ready to have it yourself. You see, sometimes God will bless the people within your circle around you to let you know that your abundance is coming. But some people are so impatient, some people are so negative that they will start to have envy and jealousy towards the people around them instead of showing love and appreciation when they should have been. Right? So, again, we have to understand that we cannot have a negative mindset towards the things that we want. All right? Okay. Number one, how do I adopt an abundant mindset? Okay? Adopting an abundance mindset is meaning that you understand that lack is not real. Lack is an illusion that they have been feeding to you. Lack is something that they have been telling you is real just so you can be afraid of it. You see, the best way to take energy from people is to make them afraid of something that isn't real. Because therefore, they're always giving their energy away to something that they can never, ever truly face. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all are out here afraid, being like, you're afraid to be broke, you're afraid to be broke, you're afraid to be broke. Not realizing that, man, there's no such thing as lack for real. You may say, okay, Sticks, but what does that mean? Because we got bills tomorrow. Okay, let me tell you what that means, right? Things can only become real and solidified within your material realm if you believe in it. So nothing is really real until you believe it. You have to believe it to see it. So if I keep bringing up this thing called lack, and you're like, what is that? What is that? What is that? And then I say, oh, well, lack is something that you never want to experience. Lack is the worst thing ever. Lack will have you feeling like this. Lack will have you feeling like that. And what I'm doing is I'm feeding into the fear of lack by making you aware of it, by creating this picture of lack within your head. But a lot of times you guys be afraid of things that never actually happened to you. Y'all be worried about the worst case scenario, and the worst case scenario never really happens. So what I'm trying to get you to do is get your mind out of the gutter. If you get your mind out of the gutter, your pockets will be out of the gutter. There's a reason why the glass half full and the glass half empty is such a big metaphor. Because it's life. You feel me? It's life. Somebody said, but isn't it possible to manifest bad things? When you manifest negative things, a lot of times it's because you were manifesting out of lack, out of ego, all right, and out of fear. Out of lack, out of ego, and out of fear. And what did I just say? You're manifesting out of lack. So what that means is that because you're manifesting out of lack, you're only going to get more lack, because the truth be told is that if you want abundance in your life, you have to match the frequency of abundance. That means you need to be abundant. Period. All right? So let's finish. Okay? Embrace positive affirmation and visualize yourself already in possession of the riches that you desire. Okay, cool. So look, if you look at the word visualize starts with the letter V. V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet. 22 is the number of the master builder. So in order to build your reality, you have to visualize. It's all in the numbers. It's all in the letterology. I hope y'all write that down. Visualization starts with the letter V. V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet. 22 is the number of the master builder. So if you want to build onto your reality, if you want to build a new life, if you want to build something for yourself, you have to visualize it first. You have to put it in your imagination. If you look at the word imagination, imagination has I am in the front, right? And what is I am? I am is your consciousness. And how do we create? Through your consciousness. Through your consciousness. If you look at the word construct literally is consciousness. Your construct is where you build at. Again, V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet, so you have to build, right? So the thing about it is that most people aren't aware that if I want to change something within my life, I have to first know what that should look like. The problem is that most people don't even know what they want, and they don't know what it look like. You see, you can tell me everything about what you don't like. You can, you know exactly what you don't like looks like. But you can't tell me what you do want. You can't tell me what you do like. All you do is complain. I don't like this. I don't want this. I don't like this for myself. I don't want this. But you can't show me what you want. And that's the problem. When your negativity and what you don't want in your life starts to be more clear than what you do want in your life, you have a problem. Because what that shows is that you're more focused on what you don't like. You're more focused on what's causing you pain. You're trapped in a loop. And if you look at the number 8, today is an 8 day. If you look at the number 8 is caught in loops. Loops. So a lot of y'all are in loops where you consistently complain every day about what you don't like. And then you feel an emotion about it. And then you get upset. You cry about it, right? And then you come back tomorrow and you do the same thing. And then you wonder why life is not changing. You're not changing anything. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Y'all need to write that down. If nothing changes, nothing changes. All right? Overcoming limiting beliefs. Number 1, if you ever want to overcome limiting beliefs, you have to first become aware of the limiting beliefs. If you want to overcome limiting beliefs, you have to overcome and become aware of it first. The only way you're ever going, let me tell you something. The only way you're ever going to overcome any type of mental slavery is to know that the mental slavery is present. And that's what's happening nowadays. Nowadays, we don't know that we are being stuck in mental slavery because we're not aware of the chains that are around our mind. And let me tell you something. That's the best kind of slavery they can have, because you'll be thinking you're free, not realizing that the way that you think didn't even come from you. The way that you think came from the programming around you. It came from the TV shows. It came from the movies that you watch. It came from your friends. How many of y'all be joking about being broke and thinking that it's funny? Let me tell you something. I know today is an 8-3 day, but ain't nothing funny about being broke. And I never thought it was a cute joke. And the thing about it is that the moment that you keep joking about being broke, the more you make it real to yourself. You want to know why? Because you done made a joke, right? So now there's going to be an emotional reaction, which is humor, which is comedy, which is you're laughing, right? And honestly, what that shows to your body is that you being broke is a pleasant experience to you because you think it's funny. Little did you know your subconscious mind has no humor. Your subconscious mind has no humor. So where you're over here la ha ha and laughing because you're calling yourself broke, your subconscious mind is looking for more evidence that the statement you're broke is a fact within your life, because that's what the subconscious mind does. When you tell your subconscious mind something, it's consistently looking for more information to prove what you just told it. So for example, when you tell yourself that you're ugly, next thing you know, your subconscious mind starts to look for more evidence to prove that. Next thing you know, your face start looking different. You start looking into the mirror. You start feeling different. Why? Because you got to remember that your thoughts is also what controls your body. In order for your body to create some type of movement, your thoughts have to command your body to do so. So again, what are you telling your cells? Yourself. What are you telling your cells? Yourself. I just can't. Listen, y'all, I just peeped that. Cells in self sound similar. Cells in self sound similar. Hold on, y'all. What are you telling yourselves? Y'all need to write that shit down. Y'all need to write that down. What are you telling yourselves? Excuse me. So, overcoming limiting beliefs. Excuse me, y'all. Overcoming limiting beliefs. Identify and challenge any self-limiting beliefs or negative thought patterns related to money. Replace them with empowering beliefs that support wealth creation and abundance. And let me give y'all an example, right? Okay, some of this astrology, I feel like, is not always accurate. Emmy, what are you doing? What's up with these cats, bro? Get your behind down. Get your behind down. Right? So, here's what we have to understand. I apologize, y'all. I don't know why these cats always act out when I'm on live, right? So, here's what we have to understand, right? I'm hearing about human design, and I'm hearing about all these different placements and things like that. And some of them actually has some type of validity to it. But I had a friend the other day tell me about her human design says that she can't stir up energy on her own. She has to use other people's energy. And I said, What? I said, who told you this? She said, well, that's what the human design says. I said, well, what if there's a chance that that's not true? I said, I don't believe that you don't have your own energy. And she said, So imagine how many beliefs that y'all have taken in based off of things that are not all the way correct. So now you're starting to think that you don't have your own energy and you're thinking that you need other people. That is a limiting belief. So for example, some of y'all are saying, well, you can't be successful at YouTube because the algorithm is hard. No, my love. Again, that is a limiting belief that you created out of fear. A lot of times when we are afraid to do new things or we are intimidated by what we're supposed to do, because a lot of times we're intimidated by things that are right outside of our comfort zone. So a lot of times when we are intimidated by things, we tend to create some type of safety for us by making us feel like we have a limiting belief. Because it's comfortable. It's comfortable to believe that, right? So again, how many of y'all are thinking that you can't be successful because, I remember I was telling people, I was like, Facebook is so well right now. Like Facebook is giving out so much attention. You can blow up on Facebook. And my friend said, what? Facebook is dead. I said, that's the problem right there. I said, that right there is your problem. You're thinking something, and because you think something, you think that it's a fact. Let me tell you something. Just because you think something doesn't mean it's fact. Okay? It may become fact within your life, but that does not mean that it's fact. So some people are out here thinking, I can't be successful here because of this, when that is not true at all, actually. It's actually the opposite. So I want you to start questioning yourself and start asking yourself, where have you created limitations that are not true? Where have you created limitations that are not true? Some of y'all feel like that. Let me give you an example, right? Some of y'all have a business and you have one product, right? You have one product and you're thinking, oh my God, I can't make any sales. Listen to me. Some of y'all are like, I can't make any sales because I only have one product and I already sold to everybody. That is a lie. That is a lie. Some of y'all are thinking, oh my God, my videos are not good. Nobody's going to watch them. That is a lie. That is a lie. What lies? Remember, limitations, limiting starts with L-I, just like lie. Do y'all see that? Limiting starts with L-I, just like lie. So what lies have you been telling yourself that have now become fact within your life? Okay? And then once you start to see, for example, a lot of y'all think these negative thoughts of, well, every time you get paid, your money always got to go somewhere, right? For example, some of y'all say stuff like, if it's not one thing, it's another, right? This is things that y'all say, not realizing that what you're doing is you're confirming that once you finish one problem, there's another one that's coming into your life. You will never, ever, ever hear me say something like that when I'm in the face of adversity. The things that you guys say when you get hit with a challenge is terrible. You guys say things that only makes the challenges more harder for you, not realizing that your vocal cords are a womb. Your voices, they're giving, look, think about it, voice, vocal cords, V, 22. So, and you have to visualize, right? And you're going to use your vocal cords to create and build, because 22, V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet. 22 is the number of the master builder. So you're using your vocal cords, you're using your vision to create and build a new life for yourself. But a lot of y'all don't realize that when you're getting faced with adversity is an opportunity for you to have a chance of change within your life. And what do I mean by that? When adversity comes into your life, a lot of times, that's when you perform the best. But because when you get hit with adversity, the first thing that you start to do is, man, if it's ain't one thing, it's another. Man, it's a struggle. Man, bruh. You are being let me tell you something. In moments when you need positivity, you're the one shooting yourself down. Y'all can't get mad at people. Y'all can't get mad at people for not supporting you if you're your worst enemy. Like, you can't even be your biggest supporter, but you upset that other people not supporting you. I would be scared too if everything you say is negative. If you don't know what the, you want me to give you my support, but every time you get hit with a challenge, you like, boy, I don't know what's going to happen. Boy, I don't know. I don't know if it's, what the hell you mean for that? How I'm supposed to support you and you don't even know what's going on? How I'm supposed to support you and you don't even know if you're going to make it to the end? How you want me to support you and you don't even know if you're going to make it through? You got to pick a struggle, okay? Pick a struggle. Either your struggle, quote unquote, even though I don't even really believe in struggles, but either you're going to struggle from your limiting beliefs, or either you're just going to struggle from the hard work of beating these limiting beliefs. All right? Either you're going to let these limiting beliefs beat you up, or you're going to beat these limiting beliefs up. Period. You feel me? Now, let's finish. Okay? In order to get rid of limiting beliefs, and I'm going to plug in something for y'all, right? In order to get rid of limiting beliefs, I recommend using the power of affirmations. Why? Because your affirmations come from your voice, right? And like I said, your voice starts with V, right? Just like your womb it starts with the V word, right? The baby comes out of the V word, right? Why? Because V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet, and V is the master builder or the master destroyer. 22, it builds or destroys. And that's the thing, your voice, it has the power to build or destroy. Your voice, it can tear down a plant or it can build up a plant. So if you guys are struggling with limiting beliefs, how many of y'all struggle with limiting beliefs? How many of y'all struggle with limiting beliefs? How many of y'all struggle with limiting beliefs? I'm trying to see something. How many of y'all struggle with limiting beliefs? Okay, I see you. I see all the people. So let me tell y'all something. For all my people that struggle with limiting beliefs, when I was dealing with limiting beliefs, the one thing I used to understand is that repetition is the mother of all learning. Repetition is the mother of all learning. All right? And why am I saying that? Why am I saying that? So in order for you to completely destroy your old beliefs and your old habits, you have to say more positive, enforcing beliefs more than you say negative. And the thing about it is that positive thoughts, positive beliefs actually vibrate at a higher frequency than negative. So what you have to understand is that if I want to remove these negative thoughts, I have to say more positive thoughts than negative, okay? And here's something that I have for you, all right? Now, let me ask you now, if I had something that can help you reprogram your subconscious mind and it completely explain to you the scientific meaning of what affirmations is and how your subconscious mind actually accepts beliefs, would you want that? If I had something that completely broke down the science behind affirmations and why we have intrusive thoughts, and it also helped to reprogram your mind, would you want that resource? I see yes on TikTok. I see yes on Instagram. So let me tell you what to do, okay? On my crystal shop, I have an ebook called Create a New Life. And let me tell you what to do. On my crystal shop. So if you click the link in my bio, you click crystal shop or you click Man Hurts, right? You're going to go to the ebook section. Let me tell you what to do. When you listen to this ebook, what I want you to do is I want you to create your own version of the tape. All right. And the reason why I'm putting y'all onto this, because I learned this from Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson understood the power of affirmations, and he also used the same tactic that I have in this ebook to cleanse and heal people who were dealing with sicknesses. Look it up. Michael Jackson did the same thing. All right. So if you deal with intrusive thoughts, I want you to, it's $28. You already know 28 is the number of wealth. Everything I do is in 28. All right. So click the link in my bio. Click, if you're on TikTok, click the link in my bio and click Crystal Shop. If you're on Instagram, click the link in my bio and click Man Hurts. If you're on YouTube, I just dropped the link in the chat. All right. And get the ebook, Create a New Life. All right. Create a New Life. All orders are being shipped out today and tomorrow. All right. Create a New Life. And I'm going to continue going. All right. But I'm just letting y'all know that that's where the resource is if you're looking for something to help you with reprogramming your mind. All right. So let's finish. Let me go back to my notes. Where my notes at? Okay. So again, the link is in my bio. If you're on Instagram, the link is in my bio. Click manhurts.com. If you're on TikTok, the link is in my bio. Click Crystal Shop. Okay. So we already talked about the power of mindset. You have to adopt an abundance mindset. Okay. And number 2, you have to also overcome limiting beliefs. All right. So now we're moving into the next part of this teaching. All right. Which is alignment with wealth energy. How do I align with wealth energy? How do I align with wealth energy, Sticks? How do I do that? So, aligning with wealth energy, all right? And this full report will be on my mystery school. So if you're not in the mystery school, all of this that I have written down will be on my mystery school, okay? So, enhancing self-worth. All right? Enhancing self-worth. Enhancing self-worth, again, has to deal with looking at the man in the mirror. Let me tell you something. If you don't believe you're worthy of $1 million, you're not going to get it. Do you hear me? What that man spiritual soul said? If you don't believe you're not worthy of $1 million, you're never going to get it. If you don't feel like you're worthy of 1,000, you're never going to get it. Period. That's tough. You feel me? So listen, let's talk about this, and I hope y'all writing notes down, okay? Enhancing self-worth. If y'all are on YouTube, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and leave a like, all right? So recognize your inherent value and worthiness of financial abundance. Develop a sense of deservingness and release any guilt or shame associated with money. You see, a lot of y'all make yourself feel bad when you receive money. A lot of y'all make yourselves feel like you're evil, like you shouldn't have it, like you having more than other people is a negative thing. And that's the problem. As long as you keep demonizing yourself for doing the work, you're never really going to receive what you want. That's the thing. A lot of y'all make yourselves feel bad, survivor's remorse, when you start having a little bit more than other people. But here's the thing. If God is giving you the blessing, it's because you're also going to bestow blessings on people. What do you think it means to inspire people? That means to put people in spirit. Are you hearing me? Are y'all listening? Are y'all resonating? Is this making sense? Is this making sense? Are y'all learning something new? Come on, I need to hear something. What's good? Are y'all learning something new? What's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to make sure y'all hear. Y'all hear. Okay? I told y'all this was going to be a lot of information. Excuse me. I told y'all this was going to be a lot of information. All right? So, here we go. Enhancing self-worth. That's what we just talked about. All right? So, you have to stop making yourself feel guilty for wanting more. You have to stop making yourself feeling guilty for manifesting more. You have to stop making yourself feel guilty for wanting what you want. My love, it's okay to want what you want. It's okay. Like, this is a material realm. Everybody wants something. Everybody desires something. You are human. At least you're having a human experience. It's normal. It's okay. It's okay. All right? So the moment that you realize it's okay for you to want to be a millionaire, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you wanting a G-Wagon, my love. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong, okay? So the moment that you can stop making yourself feel bad for the things that you desire is the moment that you bring yourself closer to it. All right? All right, so here we go. Also, embracing gratitude. All right? Practice gratitude for the wealth and abundance already present in your life. All right, so here's a hack. You see, when you hear gratitude, y'all be thinking that this just spiritual people talking. No. Gratitude is a hack. Why? If you look at the word grateful, the word grateful means to be full of greatness. So every time that you show gratitude for what you have, it shows that you are filled with greatness, right? And when you're being grateful, a lot of times you're grateful because something just came into your life or you're happy. So when you start showing gratitude, even though new things haven't come into your life, what it does is it signals to your cells and it signals to yourself that something new has come into your life. Because most of the time when people are grateful, it's because something new has happened, right? Or something beautiful has happened in their life. So if you can trick your body into thinking that you've already at the level of receiving, you will receive more. So if you trick your body into thinking that you have received, you're going to receive more. You're going to continue receiving. Let me tell y'all something. If you're not on the mystery school, make sure y'all go ahead and join the mystery school. All right? Make sure y'all go ahead and join the mystery school. The link is in my bio. Click mystery school. All right? Because, man, I told y'all this is a 7-year, and all I'm doing is teaching, and teaching some more. Okay? So, we already talked about gratitude, okay? So, gratitude actually attracts more positive energy, and it opens the door for more prosperity. Because let's talk about it like this. Let's think about gratitude like this, right? Let's say me and you, we have a jit, right? Let's say you have a kid, right? And because you have a kid, you've been giving this kid so many beautiful things. You've been spoiling them, right? But the moment that you give them something new, they say, that's it? Imagine you give your kid $1,000 and they say, that's it? What does that do to you as the person who's giving? As the person who's giving, how does that make you feel when someone is not grateful when you're giving? It makes you feel like you don't want to give anymore, right? Right? Exactly. Somebody said it makes me want to take my stuff back. Exactly. So what I'm trying to make you aware of is, let's think about the creator. Let's think about the divine energy. If you're being ungrateful when the divine is giving you its hand, what do you think the divine is going to do? It's gonna find a way to humble you so you get back into alignment. Do you get what I'm saying, right? So it's important that you always stay grateful, because the moment that you're grateful, it shows that you are in a state of receiving. Okay? You are in a state of receiving. All right? Now, let's finish. Engaging in wealthy environments. Okay? So, man, how many times have you learned from other manifestation gurus and teachers that you gotta go see it in person? If you want something to come true in your life, you have to find a way to go see it in person. You have to find a way to get yourself around it. You see, the more you're around successful people, somebody said, what website are you pulling this from? Website. This is my report. This is my writing. This is going to be on the mystery school. Somebody said, what website? Right? So look, in order for you to be more wealthy and more abundant, you have to be around these type of things. You have to be around this energy. You have to be around this aura. If you're always around people who are always talking about lack, what do you think is going to happen to you? you're also going to start talking about lack. Why? Because we are creatures of habit. And if we're around people who have a habit of complaining, what do you think you're going to build? A habit of complaining. Okay? If you are around people who have a habit of working out, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to go ahead and start becoming more abundant because you're around people who think abundantly. All right? So look, surround yourself with individuals who have a health mindset. Surround yourself with individuals who have a wealth mindset and are on a similar path. Okay? Attend seminars, workshops, and networking events related to finance and wealth creation to expand your knowledge and connect with like-minded individuals. You see, let me tell you something. A lot of times, the most wealthiest people have the most contacts. And why is that? Because they understand the power of collaboration. Contacts and collaboration both starts with C. And this is why it's important that you need to be careful who you connect with. Be careful who you connect with, because who you connect with can actually affect your wealth in a good or a negative way. You see, a lot of times we see people go down the wrong path because of the people that they are with. So let me ask you now. I want you to look at your phone, right? And I want you to look at your contacts and see who's been calling you the most. And ask yourself, these people that's been calling me, have they been withdrawing my energy, or have they been depositing energy within my cup? I'm going to give y'all 2 minutes. I need y'all to look and think about the people who's been calling you, who's been hanging out with you, who's been wanting your energy. Are they actually pouring into your cup, or are they taking? I'm going to go get a charger. I want y'all to think about that now for a couple minutes. You really got to think about it, because a lot of times we don't realize how people are really taking our energy. We don't be realizing that. And that's the sad thing. I'm back, y'all. And that's the sad thing. A lot of times we don't be realizing that we're tired. Somebody said, bye, all of them are taking. Child. That means some changes need to happen. And sometimes that don't mean, oh, you got to cut them off. Sometimes that just means changing the dynamic of the relationship. You see, some people are not meant to be having access to you where they can text you every day. Some people just need to see you when they see you. Some people don't need to be having access to text you every day, text you all kinds of days, FaceTime you all the time. Some people need to just see you when they see you. You feel me? So again, start checking in with the people that you hang around. Start checking in with the people that you hang around, all right? So boom, now we're going to talk about appearance and the law of attraction, okay? Now listen, I talk about this on my magnetism class. Let's talk about this, right? Dress for success. Dress for success. Dress for success. Can y'all write that down? Dress for success. Can y'all comment down? Dress for success. Can y'all comment that down? Dress for success. That's one of the oldest games in the book. Dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. That's one of the oldest codes games in the book. Even the old heads tell you about this, right? And why is this? You see, first of all, you've allowed the physical realm to make you feel superficial for worrying about what you look like. Okay? Man, what the heck? What the heck? Let me tell you something. Your outward appearance reflects your inner state, and it influences how other people perceive you. Let me tell you something. We have to understand this. Certain things we cannot change about people. And unfortunately, some people look with their eyes first. Some people buy with their eyes first. Some people judge with their eyes first. That's just what it is. But if you're an intelligent being, you understand human nature and you don't try to go against it. Period. Because once you understand human nature, you understand, well, that's just how people are made up. For example, you're not going to get mad at a dog for licking its behind, right? Because that's what a dog is going to do, right? So why do you get mad at people for being a part of human nature when it's just natural to them? People naturally want what they can't have. It's human nature. All right? For example, like I be trying to tell y'all, not everybody is getting accepted into the magnetism course. A couple people done DM me a couple of times saying, hey, Sticks, hey, am I able to? Or hey, and I'm like, I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? So, and the reason why is because you have to also learn how to value yourself and value what you have. All right? So, somebody say, how much? I'll pay. Well, you have to send me your birthday. You have to send me your birthday. That's the only way you get accepted, because I'm only trying to teach people that's actually going to take in the information. So my magnetism class is $99.91. And if you want to join me, you have to DM me your birthday and say, I want in. That's the only way you're getting in. I'm sorry. I need your birthday, period. Okay? So let's finish. All right? Dress for success. Dressing professionally and stylishly creates a positive impression and signals to the universe that you are ready to receive wealth. Now, somebody said, why? Somebody may say, why? Let me tell you something. Even I was reading a book by 50 Cent. Okay? And 50 Cent is an 8 life path. So he understands money and wealth. Okay? The one thing 50 Cent talked about is that nobody said you have to wear designer. Nobody said you gotta wear $1,000 t-shirt, $1,000 shoes. Nobody said that. But let me tell you something. Somebody said, whatever happened to don't judge a book by its cover? Why do you think people have to keep saying that? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna pin you, Eric. Because I'm gonna tell you something. All right? Somebody said, Eric said, whatever happened to don't judge a book by its cover? Okay, cool, right? We can say that, right? But let's be real. People judge a book by its cover. Let's be for real. Let's be for real, because when I look at a book, let's break this down, because we talk about don't judge a book by its cover. Let's break down a book, okay? Let's break down a book, okay? A lot of times, if a book doesn't have it, let's talk about, again, the connection between the creative side of the aspect, and let's talk about the logical side of the aspect. If the creative aspect of this book isn't there, I'm going to get discouraged from reading it. If my food doesn't look good, I'm going to get discouraged from eating it. It's a part of the art. Why do you think chefs make sure to practice the practice of, what's the word when they have to put the things on top? I forgot the word of it. But that's a part of the practice. You think chefs want to have to sit there and put all that cute stuff on top? No, it's because unfortunately you can't get mad at human nature, presentation, plating. Right? When you buy something from a store, don't you want to make sure that the things that you're getting, somebody said, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Garnish. Let me tell you something. You want to say don't judge a book by its cover, but this is a physical, material realm. Right? Just because you may not agree with what certain things are happening in this life does not mean that you have to go with it, right? For example, like it just is what it is. It just is what it is. When you buy art, aren't you doing it based off of your eyes? Right? And the thing about it is that we have to stop looking at things as such negative perspectives. This is what I feel like. I feel like when people say, what happened to don't judge a book by its cover? I feel like that's because subconsciously you don't want to put in the work to make sure that you look your best. Period. And if you look your best, then there shouldn't be a problem. When you love yourself, you don't have a problem making sure that you look the best. You see, when I want to treat myself good, I garnish my food. I make my food look pretty because that's a form of self-love. But truly and honestly, I feel like the people that don't like the idea of making yourself look good are the people that want to feed into, well, I just want to, the homeless thing, the homeless look. And it's like, bro, like, we got to be for real. Like, let's be for real. When you don't look your best, you don't feel your best. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. But I'm not telling you to change your cover to what you think people like. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you to change your cover to what you like the most. Period. Because at least when you show up with 100% of what you want to look like, then if somebody decides to reject you, that's on them, because you showed up as 100% you. I'm not telling you to change the cover of your book to something that doesn't resonate with your spirit. But what I'm telling you to do is be 100% you and wholeheartedly you, which means that I'm going to show up as me all the way through. I'm not going to hide myself, even though I may be a little weird. I may be a little bit different. I'm not going to hide myself. Period, okay? I'm not telling you to dress up for them. I'm telling you to dress up for you. I'm not telling you to dress up for them. I'm telling you to dress up for you. All right? Anyways, personal branding. Develop a I gotta save that for the magnetism. I don't wanna give too much now. I don't wanna give too much. Okay, I don't wanna give too much. That's for my magnetism course, personal branding. Okay. All right, wealth enhancing practices. All right. So wealth enhancing practices. Number 1, visualization and affirmations. Like I said, you can go ahead and get the ebook on my crystal shop. The ebook is called somebody said my mic is low. Hold on. The ebook is called Create a New Life. All right. Create a New Life. That's the name of the ebook. All right. So visualization and affirmations. Regularly visualize yourself living a life of abundance using vivid imagery and emotions. Repeat affirmations that affirm your financial success and reinforce positive beliefs. Okay. Strategic goal setting. Set specific, measurable, and achievable financial goals. Break them down into actionable steps and create a timeline for their attainment. Regularly review and adjust your goals to maintain focus and momentum. That is another thing about magnetism. If you want to become more magnetic, you need to continue the momentum. Okay? And a lot of time, magnetism has to deal with momentum. Why is that? Because the more that I'm going to work out, the more momentum that I'm building. The more momentum that I'm building, the more energy that I'm building. It's like the chariot card. It's like the chariot. If I'm building momentum, I'm building power. I'm building a force, right? And nothing can stop the momentum once it's in the air. Once a snowball is in effect, there's no stopping it. Somebody said magnetism has to do with genetics. That is a lie. What are you talking about? That is a lie. 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 Again, magnetism has I get what you're saying. What it has to do with genetics, but that's not true. It's not true. People can learn magnetism because magnetism is the power of energy. People can learn how to manipulate energy. All right. So let's continue going. Okay. Radiance. The realm of riches resonates within the harmonious vibrations of self-assuredness and profound joy. All right? So here's what you have to understand. The only way you're ever going to become more magnetic is if you love yourself to a point of adore. Like you adore yourself. When you adore yourself, people are naturally going to pick up on how you treat yourself and will start to treat you how you treat you. Are y'all hearing me? Are y'all hearing me? Okay? When you adore yourself, hold on. When you adore yourself, people will naturally see how you take care of yourself and will naturally treat you the way that you treat yourself. Okay? All right? So, by adorning ourselves with the divine threads of confidence, we emit an ethereal aura. Now, listen. I should not be doing this, but I am going to do it because I want y'all to learn, all right? Now, I am reading a part of a report that I have for my magnetism class, but I really do want y'all to learn something new today. And what I've been talking about on my magnetism, my next video on my magnetism class, is how to be treated like royalty, okay? And I'm gonna give you a key, okay? To be treated like royalty is to never allow someone to treat you as if you're not. To be treated like royalty is to never allow someone to treat you as if you're not. Let me tell y'all something. Because I gotta hype myself up real quick. If you want to learn how to become a more magnetic force, you have to learn the power of energy, period. There is no way of getting around it. If you do not know how to manipulate energy, you're never going to be able to be magnetic to anything. Magnetism and manipulation both starts with MA. Magnetism, manipulation, matrix, manifest, all starts with MA. So one thing about me, I'm going to teach you how to get there. Right? And the one thing that I've learned is, number one, you have to be detached from things that are not aligning with how you see yourself. So if you see yourself as royalty, the moment that something comes into your life and starts to challenge your belief is the moment that it should no longer be there. You see, y'all give people chances. And that's where I'm going to have to stop you right there. That's where my glasses at. You give people too many damn chances. And this is where I have to stop you right there. You give people chance after chance after chance to continuously hurt you and make you feel like you're less than what you actually are. And that's where I'm going to have to stop you right there. Because no, we don't allow people to treat us as if we're not who we are. Because the moment that you allow it one time, yes, my love, you're going to allow it again. So you have to create a level of boundaries. Boundaries. You see, one thing about me is somebody come into my life and start treating me in a way that I don't agree with and I don't treat myself. I tell them, not around here, partner. Not around here, partner. Not around here, partner. Very much so. Very much not gonna treat me like that. Very much, you better fucking learn. I am not the one. And that's the thing. You have to learn how to stand firm on the boundaries, despite if a motherfucker want to say you're mean, you're disrespectful, or they feel a type of way. I'm glad. Because if I didn't say anything, I was going to feel a type of way. So I'd rather you feel a type of way than I feel a type of way. Because if I feel a type of way, something going to happen in this motherfucker. That's all I'm going to say. So it's either you hear these boundaries or we going to have a problem. Not around here, partner. Not around here, partner. Don't listen. If I don't do it to myself, I'm not going to allow you to do it to me. But that's the problem. See, now listen what I said. Listen. I said, if I'm not going to do it to me, I'm not going to allow you to do it to me. But you see, here's the problem. Some of y'all do it to yourselves. And this is where I can help you, all right? This is where I can help you. I'm not going to lie. Certain things I'm going to say you're not going to like. Somebody said, God forbid I set a boundary. God forbid I set a boundary. Let me tell you something. If you are tired, and I want y'all to comment fire emojis if you resonate with what I'm talking about. If you are tired of people disrespecting you, if you are tired of people not giving you your respect, if you're tired of people not listening to you when you speak, If you are tired of people treating you like you just some regular, if you're tired of people not treating you the way that you want to be treated, let me teach you how to do so, because that is a psychological behavior. You see, and I'm gonna give y'all a tip, okay? If you want to join and you want to learn how to demand respect out of a room through your body language, through your vocal tonality, through your conversational skills, through your charisma, through your magnetism, through your presence, let me teach you. That is a psychological tactic. You see, let me tell y'all something. People in business learn psychology. They learn body language just for these specific things. Because guess what? When people go into these boardrooms and they're doing these big business deals, they have to learn how to keep their posture together. Because the moment that they show any slightness of insecurity, the person on the other side understands that they just got them. So you have to understand how to control your body language. You have to understand how to control your vocal tonality. You have to understand how to keep people engaged. You have to understand how to get people to listen to you. These are all the skills that you can learn. If people are telling you that you can't learn this, they're lying to you. They just don't want you to learn it. Why do you think 48 Laws of Power came out? Why do you think The Art of Seduction came out? Because it's all psychology. It's all psychology. So again, how many of you are tired of people disrespecting you? How many of you are tired of people not seeing you for who you really are? How many are tired of you? Are tired of people taking you for granted? That's the biggest one. Because one thing is I used to hate that. I used to hate that people used to take me for granted. But of course, people are going to take you for granted if you keep giving them access to you for free. For free. Don't nobody know how to treat anything that they get for free. Whenever you give somebody something for free, what happens? It's on the ground, it's dirty, it's broken. That's just what it is. So you have to learn how to set a price for your energy, for your time. And if this is something that you want to learn, I want you to go ahead and DM me. I want to join your class. It's $99.91, and I'm going to go ahead and give you some information too. I'm going to give you some information, all right? Let me teach y'all something. And one of my friends taught me this. When you go on a date, and some of y'all going, listen, I need everybody to say, tell me. I need y'all to say, tell me if y'all want me to give y'all some of the game in my magnetism class. Comment, tell me if you want me to give you some of the game in my magnetism class. Comment, tell me, because I'm going to give some game. Y'all know I give game. Comment, tell me. Oh yeah, y'all ready. Y'all excited. All right? So let's say you like someone, right? Let's say you like someone, right? And you really like this person, right? Let me make you aware of something. When you really like someone, you're more likely to want their validation. And this is why I said relationships and all these things are all psychological things. I'm telling you, all right? When you like someone, you subconsciously want their validation. You want them to tell you they like you. You want them to tell you that you're cute. You want them to tell you these things, right? But the problem is that when you naturally want this validation, you naturally become needy. So you show up more than you usually do. You text them more than you usually do. You double text. You call them. You're always thinking, what's going on? What's going on with them? What's going on with them? And this does not make you magnetic. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to get more girls, how to get more boys. I'm not telling you this. I'm just teaching you a science about life with anything that you want, okay? And this is the only gem that I'm giving y'all, man, because I told y'all, there's people that's paying for this stuff, and that's, you know what I'm saying? Only talk to these people when they are giving you what you want. And this is what I mean, okay? If you want to talk with somebody and you like someone, you need to let it be known that the only way that they can get access to your conversation, to your energy, is by seeing you in person. You see, you give too much of yourself for free without people committing to you. And you may say, what do you mean? When you're talking on the phone with them, you're already getting them off. They already feel like they had enough of your energy. And that's the problem. You're giving them too much of a taste for free. This is why when you're trying to talk to someone, you're trying to date someone, You text them, hey, what's good? Hope you're doing good. Can't wait to see you soon. Talk to you later. That's it. But because you keep texting them and talking to them and this and that, they're more likely to get tired of you. Why? Because you're chasing. Why? Because you're only texting them because you want some type of validation from them. You have friends that you don't even text every day. Why? Because you don't care about their validation. But because you have someone in your life who you want to be able to tell you that they like you, because you want their validation, you're chasing after it. Do you get what I'm saying? Why is it that when I don't give a fuck about something, or I don't care about it, why is it that it makes its way to me even more? Because you've become magnetic to it. Needing nothing attracts everything. Needing nothing attracts everything. And if you keep showing up for people who are not reciprocating, you're teaching people how to treat you. Are you hearing me? Right? For example, if I go to a store and the lady gives me free food every time, listen to me, y'all, because I'm only giving y'all facts, man. I've been there. If I go to a store and they keep giving me free food every time I go there, and the third time I go there, they try to charge me, do you think I'm going to want to pay? Somebody said, do we DM you on TikTok? Look. She like, I want in. How many of y'all are hearing this and you're like, Sticks, I need into whatever the hell this is that you're teaching? This psychology, I need it right now. Because motherfuckers is not seeing me for who I am. If you want to join my magnetism class, DM me your birthday and say, I want in. Again, I'm only accepting about 10 more people. All right? I'm only accepting 10 more people. Do not DM me if you're not ready, okay? Because I don't want to hold anybody up. I'm only accepting 10 more people. And when I send you that link, it's first come, first serve. Period. All right? But here's one thing that I want to tell you that has helped me become more magnetic. Self-love. Self-love. Somebody said, how much is the class? The class is $99.91. $99.91. Why did I choose not 99.91? Because if you look at it backward, it's $19.99. And if y'all remember on TV, and this is another thing, once you understand numbers and astrology, you really know how to use energy to your benefit. You see, let me tell you something. Everything is the study of energy. There's a reason why Nikola Tesla said, let me get in my monologue voice. There is a reason that Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, you have to start to understand frequencies, vibration, and sound. So for example, right? I'm telling you about frequencies. I'm telling you about energy. I'm telling you about sound. You see, the difference between me and most people is I study from people and I implement right away. So for example, right? Somebody said, I can't send dollar and I'm a university student. You can do crypto, I'm pretty sure. You can do crypto. Can't you do crypto? You can do crypto, all right? Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing gonna stop you from getting that information. Let me tell y'all something. If they were selling Ferraris right now for $99.91, I guarantee you would find a way to buy it. Can we do PayPal? Yes. All you got to do is DM me, okay? Not everybody's going to get in, all right? Somebody said, are you trying to hypnotize me? I can't. Not that, are you trying to hypnotize me? No, I'm not trying to hypnotize you, but I am trying to reprogram your mind. You see, if I was trying to hypnotize you, that means that I would want you to completely accept everything that I'm saying to you. I don't care if you don't accept everything that I say to you, but what I care about is that you take what resonates for you. All right? All right? So now let's finish. Because I like talking about this. I like talking about magnetism. I like talking about how to get what you want out of life. Okay? So number one, why do I keep saying number one? Number 33, the way to get what you want out of life is to know that you deserve it. To know that you deserve it. If you want something in life, you have to know that you deserve it. But here's the thing, that's where detachment comes in from, right? Because when people who know that they deserve it, they aren't like, I want it, I need it. No, they're just like, I got it already. Like, it's good. We're done. I got it already. You see that level of detachment, that level of confidence. That is what you have to embody. That is what you have to embody if you want your life to change. You have to know. You have to know. For example, I'm sure Collide, I'm sure you know Drake got an energy about him where he's like, I already know. Confidence, calm, collected, Mamba mentality. Michael Jordan, Mamba mentality. You have to know. You have to know that this is for you. You have to know that you're meant for this. You have to know. But the problem is that you're waiting for the outside world to confirm what you already know. You're waiting for the world to give you validation. It's a reason why validation starts with V. It's because validation tends to build people up. But let me tell you something. Validation is not something that is long-lived. Validation is something that you're always going to need because it's like a drug. You're always going to need somebody to tell you, oh, you're doing the right thing. Oh, you're doing the right thing. You're not a leader if you need somebody to tell you that you're doing the right thing. Because a lot of times being a leader means making a decision that most people can't see through. All right? You're not a leader if you need people to always agree with your decisions. You're not a leader. Because most of the time, leaders have to make decisions that nobody agrees with. Because a lot of times, people are not going to be able to see what you see, and you have to be okay with that. Let me tell you something about leaders. People are, and this is some psychology. This is just psychology, right? Believe it or not, people are more likely to follow your lead if you are confident about where you're going. If you know where you are going, people will follow because you have confidence. People are more likely to follow after people who know where they are going, or at least who have an idea of where they're going. You want to be a leader, but you still like, I think. That's the problem. You're thinking too much. You see, one book that I read but was Relentless by the trainer of Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. And he talked about the fact that in order to be relentless, you have to stop thinking and you have to just do. You have to just do. But because you keep overthinking, you go into a period of confusion. And nobody wants to follow a confused leader. I'm sorry. Nobody wants to follow a confused leader. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Nobody wants to follow a confused leader. So if you want more people to follow your lead, and again, this is what I'm talking about with magnetism. This is what I teach in magnetism. If you want people to follow your lead, if you want to assert yourself as a leader within your realm, and this is why I say again, this is why I be needing y'all birthday, because some people's birthdays just says that they're not a leader, but some people's birthdays do say that they're a leader. And this is again why I say, in order for me to teach you magnetism and certain things, I need to know your birthday. I need to know who I'm talking to, because I don't want to teach somebody who's meant to not lead to lead, and that's not what they're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so now let's finish. If you want to assert yourself as a leader, number one, you have to be okay with standing out from the crowd. I hope y'all writing this. I told y'all we not done giving information yet. I told y'all I was going to continue giving a whole bunch of game. So I hope y'all are writing notes. If you want to assert yourself as a leader, number one, you have to be okay being an outcast. All right? If you want to assert yourself as a leader, you have to be okay being an outcast. Now, why do I say that? Because Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, in order for them to be a leader, they had to be okay doing things that most of their teammates weren't willing to do, but was going to eventually follow after them. And you have to be okay with setting trends. You have to be okay with people talking about you when you're doing things that other people are not doing. You see, When Kobe Bryant first came into the league and he said that he was going to be the Will Smith of the NBA, people laughed at him, right? Are you okay with being laughed at to get to where you need to be? When I first started this whole TikTok thing and everything, people were laughing at me. But who's laughing now? We have almost 300 people watching this live. Who's laughing now? We have over 300 people watching me right now. What's 50 plus 80 plus 190? Somebody do the math. Somebody said, how do we join the Magnetism course? All you got to do is DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram or TikTok and say, I want in. Remember, and I need your birthday. But remember, it's $99.91. Somebody do the math. What's 50 plus 80 plus 190? Somebody do the math for me. 320. That's exactly what that's I don't talk about. Y'all see that 5? Y'all see that 5? You remember now, Magnetism, MA. Now, let me teach you something else about magnetism. Okay? The more energy that you have, the more magnetic you're going to be, okay? Why? Because magnetism deals with your electromagnetic field. The bigger your electromagnetic field is, the more things you can catch in your electromagnetic field, okay? Let me see. I'm going to have to show this on YouTube. So my people, y'all probably not going to see it, but my people on YouTube will see it, okay? My people on YouTube will see it. So look, the bigger your aura is, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to, why my thing not working? So look, let me show y'all something. Why it's not, okay, hold on. Why my thing not working? Oh, wow, it's not working. Okay. Anyways, let's just finish. So, it's not letting me draw it on Instagram. So, I'm just going to take a piece of paper, okay? I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to show y'all right here. All right? I'm going to take a piece of paper and show y'all right here. All right? So, look. Check me out, right? The bigger your aura is, the more things you are able to capture and catch within your aura. So if you can get your aura big enough to capture bigger things, you will start to see bigger things come into your life, okay? So again, if you want to become more magnetic, it's all about your aura, your electromagnetic field. So sticks. And again, I'm giving y'all a lot of information, but that's okay because I know the information within the course is going to be so much more intricate, period, okay? So I'm okay with giving out this information because if y'all think that this is everything that's behind it, I can't wait for you to actually get in it and see, wow, Sticks was not even giving us the top of the barrel, okay? So again, if you want to become more magnetic, number one, you have to understand everything is within your electromagnetic aura, your energy, okay? So if I can amplify my electromagnetic aura, more people are going to feel me when I walk into the room, right? Because guess what? When people walk into the room, the first thing that you feel is their energy. You feel them first before you see them. What the? You feel them first before you see them. Y'all share this live with 3 people. Share this live with 3 people because I'm giving out game. I'm giving out game. Let me tell you something. You see people first. You feel people's energy first before you see them. So what that means is that you can give a great first impression without even speaking. Without even speaking. So, but Sticks, how do I work on my electromagnetic aura? How do I work on my frequency? How do I work on my magnetism? It's in the routine. That's all I'm going to say. It's in the routine. Somebody said, where have you been? I've been here. Where you been? It's in the routine. It's in the routine. What do you do every day? Right? For example, right? I'm going to just give you an example without saying too much. The people who usually are the most magnetic within a field are the people that spend the most time working on themselves, right? So Michael Jackson was such a magnetic being because he spent so much of his time working on his craft. Are you hearing me? Michael Jackson, his routine was so in depth with working on himself, reading, doing affirmations. When he was creating his Thriller album, he used to write it on a mirror. He was doing the work. And if you think about it, right? Remember how I told you if you're born on the 11th, if you're born on the 20th, if you're born on the 29th, you're going to be very eligible for my magnetism class? Michael Jordan is an 11 life path, but that's not who I was talking about. Michael Jackson is born on the 11th. Not the 11th. He's born on the 29th. 2 plus 9 is 11. So do y'all see what I'm saying? So if your birthday, if you're born in November, if you're born on the 11th, if you're born on the 2nd, if you're born on the 20th, if you're born on the 29th, if you're born on the 29th, then this is specifically for you. All right? All right? So if you're looking to join the magnetism course and your birthday adds up to one of those days, you're already eligible, okay? You're already eligible. All right? You're already eligible. Why is that? Because 11 is a very magnetic number. So you're going to retain the information and you're going to be able to act on it. If you're born on the 5th, if you're born on the 14th, if you're born on the 23rd, I'm born on the 23rd. Period, right? Let me make y'all aware of something, okay? The more people that we get enlightened, the more movements that we can create. If people are aware of more things that's happening around them, the more changes that we can see in life. You see, if you're able to learn how to do good first impressions, if you're able to learn how to wow your crowd. You see, let me tell y'all something. Let me give you an example. Let me give y'all an example, right? Because I got a lot of energy today. Kai Cenat is a magnetic individual. Kai is so entertaining to watch. The guy on Twitch, he is magnetic. And here's the thing that I want y'all to know. As long as you understand magnetism, no matter what you do, you can be the best at it. If you know how to inspire people, if you know how to talk to people, if you know how to keep people engaged. Somebody say your class isn't for me. Hey man, it is what it is. I'm not for everybody. I'm not trying to be for everybody, right? But how many of y'all want to be streamers? How many of y'all want to be YouTubers? How many of y'all are music artists? How many of y'all are artists? Nowadays, the best way to have success in this life is you got to know how to network. You got to know how to talk to people. You got to know how to inspire people. You got to know how to get people to do what you want them to do. There's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, right? And let me teach you something, right? You want people to listen to you, right? And look at me. I'm going to say it to this camera first. You want people to listen to you, but you don't know how to listen to other people. You want people to listen to you, but you don't know how to listen to other people. You want people to listen to you, but you don't know how to listen to other people. You see, one of my friends taught me something about business. If you want to have a lot of business, you have to learn how to consume other people's business. And that's another thing about magnetism in the matrix. It's giving and receiving. If you want people to buy from your business, you need to learn how to buy from other people's business. If you want people to listen to you, you have to learn how to be a great listener. Why is that? Because if you listen so good to people, somebody said, do you have a crystal in your hand? Yes, I have pyrite. If you know how to listen so good to people, people will feel guilty when they don't listen to you. Somebody said, what if you support others but they don't support you? Karma will get them and you let them go. Because trust me, that energy will always come back around. So again, another thing about magnetism is you have to learn how to listen. That's another thing. People will like you more if you listen to them. People are more likely to talk to you more because you listen to them. I'm telling you, let me tell you something. It can all be so simple, but people make things so hard. Let me tell you why I say this, right? When people are consistently trying to talk over you, when people are consistently trying to get their point across, when people are consistently trying to get attention, it turns you off, doesn't it? When people try to get attention or they try to be the loudest in the room, doesn't it turn you off? Yes, it does. So that means what? It's the opposite of magnetic. It's the opposite of magnetic. People think that if I talk more, if I'm louder, I'm more magnetic. And no, actually, you're more annoying. You're more annoying. And why is that? Because people can see that you're chasing validation yet again. So remember, the opposite of magnetism is chasing validation. Too many people are chasing validation. You want people to like you. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. You worried about somebody liking you. Let me tell you something. On this journey, people are going to think that you're better than them. People are going to be like, she thinks she better than everybody. He think he better than everybody. That means that you're doing your job correct. That means that you're doing your job correct. Especially, somebody said this, life is not a popularity contest. No, life is not a popularity contest. But let's be for real about some of the things that we want in life, right? Some of y'all want to be music artists, right? Doesn't that take popularity? Right? Some of y'all want to be big entrepreneurs. That takes popularity. And that doesn't mean being famous. That means having a lot of contacts within your phone. So a lot of y'all are, again, you're looking at things from a superficial way. And this is why some spiritual people lack monetary benefits within their life. Because you're too busy judging everything within the physical realm. Let me tell y'all something. If this life was meant to be only spiritual, then we would be up in the ethers in this motherfucker. Okay? But you came here in this physical realm to experience physical reality. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your spiritual information and you're going to go within the physical realm and you're going to imprint it with more education. Instead of continuously judging everything, why don't you seek to understand? That's the problem with spiritual people. Spiritual people always want to judge things instead of trying to understand where they actually come from. For example, people that seek attention are people that lack love. But because people don't think bigger than their environment, they're thinking about things through ego. But why are you judging things by a book, by its cover? My love, you said that you wanted to change the world. So if you're going to change the world, you got to meet people where they're at. Duh. You have to meet people where they're at. You thinking that you're going to go to the kids and be like, and talk the most extravagant information. My love, they don't understand that shit. If I'm going to go talk to kids and I want to inspire them to become spiritual, right? I'm going to start off with the basics. Y'all ever be seeing 222? Y'all ever, and the kids going to be like, yes, I do be seeing 222. Do you know that that is a sign? You have to start people off where they at. Some of y'all be thinking that just because you understand deeper concepts that they immediately withdraw out all of the basics. At the end of the day, no matter how much you want to say that you don't like it, your appearance matters. Why does your appearance matter? Because your appearance is a physical representation of your spiritual, of your internal. Okay? So if you don't love yourself, Let me tell you something. If you don't love yourself, it's going to show within your physical. Your teeth are buttery yellow. Don't tell me that you're on your spiritual journey and your teeth are buttery yellow. How are you on a spiritual journey when you can't even show yourself correct self-love? Do you understand? Having a child is also a spiritual aspect. And if you don't know how to take care of yourself correctly, you can't take care of a child. So before y'all already want to come up here and be like, that's superficial, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all are so quick to judge things as superficial, but it's like, how you expect to understand anything advanced if you can't even master the superficial? How you expect to master anything advanced if you can't even master the superficial? I be trying to tell y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. Again, if you want to join my magnetism class, click the link in my bio. Join me on Instagram or DM me on TikTok. So you got to DM me on Instagram, DM me on TikTok, send me your birthday and say I want to join. The magnetism class is $99.91. If you're just looking to learn more occult wisdom, you want to learn more about spirituality, you want to learn more about history, you want to learn more about our ancestors, you want to learn more about sound frequency, you want to learn more about the brain, then the mystery school is where you need to go. All right? The class has already started. I think that's Dorian. The class has already started. I've already started dropping videos. But I'm making sure that I have everybody in before I start really going crazy. But at the end of the day, the videos are already starting to load up. And another thing, some of y'all are thinking that some of the videos are not loading up. It's not that the videos are not loading up. You're thinking that they're a video when they're really written, okay? So if you see something and it looks like a video is not playing, you just need to scroll down. It's written, okay? So my magnetism class has written reports and it also has video reports, okay? I'm just letting y'all know, man. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not here for no more games. Like, I'm about to buy me a Kindle. I'm buying me a Kindle today because I'm about to take in these books. Like, I'm going so hard on enlightening the youth. Let me tell y'all something. I'm so inspired. I got to give a shout out to Young Pharaoh. Man, Young Pharaoh is a 33 life path. I don't know what they did to that man. I don't know what happened. But I'm going to give a shout out to Young Pharaoh for paving the way. I got to give a shout out to Rashad Jamal. You always got to give love. I got to give a shout out to GG33. You got to give love and respect to the people that come before you and that paved the way for you. Okay? Young Pharaoh has been such an inspiration within my life. Rashad Jamal, GG33 has been such a inspiration within my life. And seeing how they have gone down, you have to understand that this is why you have to continuously study people. Because now that Young Pharaoh and Rashad Jamal are not being placed in the limelight like they used to, now that it's time for other people to come up. It's time for other people to teach. It's time for other people to continue spreading the knowledge. So again, I want to give my love and my honor and my respect to Young Pharaoh. You're a 33 life path, so I already know your life is not easy. I got to give my love and my respect to Rashad Jamal. Rashad Jamal is born November 22nd, so he got the master numbers. I got to give my love and respect because these people paved the way. These people paved the way. When I saw Young Pharaoh getting on these YouTube videos and having debates with people, spreading information, I knew it was on and popping. But let me tell you the difference about what I learned, okay? When you have people that come before you, you need to take their mistakes and be better than them, right? So one thing that I saw Young Pharaoh and Rashad Jamal do a little bit late is they opened up their schools late. So they were already giving out information that was going to trigger social media and trigger their freedom of speech. This is why I tell y'all I speak about certain things on the mystery school and I speak about certain things in private classes and webinars. Because the moment that you start to speak about certain people and certain things, they start to shut you down. So this is why I'm telling you, You have to also start supporting the people that are standing up. You have to start to support the people that are doing the research. You see, that's another thing that I don't like. People were starting to get on young Pharaoh because he was making money. People started to feel like it was bad that he was making money. But let's be for real. This man was doing so much research. This man was investing in thousands of books. His library was worth $1 million. And I know my library worth a couple thousand. So that's what y'all have to understand. These people that's coming in and taking their time to study and explain everything to you so it's easier for you to understand it. You got to show love and appreciation. That doesn't mean that you always have to donate to them. Sometimes showing love and appreciation is just sharing it. Sometimes being that connector. Right? So again, you have to understand, when I come on here, I've been doing so much research. Somebody said, I tried joining the mystery school, but there's some problem coming to make a payment. DM me. Y'all have to understand, this comes with a lot of research. I'm going to show my people on YouTube real quick what this be looking like sometimes, because I feel like people don't really be understanding what really come with this. And again, I guess, but like I have so many journals filled with information. Like I have my Microsoft OneNote, my online notebook. I have my online notebook. Let me show y'all real quick. I got my online notebook filled with so much information. Like so much information. Y'all have to understand. This stuff take time. This stuff take time, y'all. This stuff take time. Like this stuff not easy, y'all. It take time breaking down CIA documents. Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know these CIA documents, they purposely make it hard to understand? Do y'all know that? So again, if you're this is a 7-year. If you're ready to invest in your knowledge, you're ready to become more awakened, more open to what's happening around you. For example, right? Let me tell you why information is important. I'm going to break this down right here, okay? So we all know about the Gateway Project when it comes to the CIA and NASA and all that stuff right there, right? So the Gateway experience. And I was listening to HemiSync this morning, right? And this is on my mystery school. I was talking about HemiSync this morning, right? Hypnosis is real. Hypnosis is real. Hypnosis is real. Hypnosis is real, right? So look, here we go. So first thing that they talk about is HemiSync. All right? Listen, I'm sorry that I'm acting like a fool. But I got to keep y'all entertained, because guess what? If I'm boring, you're not going to learn. I got to stay entertaining. Y'all see, I invested in my little background. I added some paintings in here so y'all not bored looking at me. Y'all see what I be doing for us? I had to put some paintings in here because I was like, people going to get tired of just looking at me with a little boring background. I'm just being real, okay? So y'all see the little things that I do for all of us? Exactly, all right? So listen, let's finish. So the CIA came out with a document that talks about hypnosis, transcendental meditation, and biofeedback is one of the best ways to basically change your paradigm, okay? It's one of the best ways to change your paradigm, okay? So look, according to theories of psychologists, remember now, I've been teaching y'all psychology, not you got one picture. I got two, right? So look, hypnosis is basically a technique which permits acquisition of direct access to the sensory motor cortex and pleasure centers. So basically, hypnosis is a direct access to your subconscious mind. Hypnosis is direct access to your subconscious mind. If y'all are on TikTok, listen, everybody, please share this live with 3 people. Y'all run up the likes. Please, 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 because all I'm trying to do is get this information out to as many people as possible, okay? Please, 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 let's get this information out to as many people as possible. So y'all go ahead, share this live, share this with your friends, post this on your story, screen record it, share it later, all right? So look, Hypnosis is basically a technique which permits acquisition of direct access. You see what the CIA do? They added all these extra motherfucking words. Permits acquisition of direct access to the bitch. Just say that hypnosis give motherfuckers access to their brain. Let's just to their noggin. Just say that. Just say that. Just say that. You're trying to confuse my people by adding all these extra motherfucking words. You think we don't know what y'all doing? We know. All right? About to playing with my emotions. All right? So let's finish. So, hypnosis gives you access to the emotional aspect of the brain and the pleasure centers of the brain, okay? Which is associated with the right side of the brain, okay? So, let me tell you something. And again, I break this down on my mystery school. In order for you to manifest anything you want, you have to access your creative side of the brain, and you have to put asleep the logical side of the brain. Okay? Now let me tell you what I mean by this, okay? When people hypnotize you, I want everybody to comment, I'm listening. And if y'all don't join my motherfucking mystery school after this, I know something. If y'all don't join my mystery school after this, I know something. Because this information that I'm giving, mind-blowing. All right? All right? So listen. In order for hypnosis to work, the right side of your brain, which is the creative side of your brain, must be active, and the left side of your brain must go to sleep. Why do you think people like Neville Goddard, Bob Proctor, and all these people tell you to manifest while you're going to sleep? Why do you think that when you ask your mom something when she's heading off to sleep, she's more likely to say yes? Why do you think that? I'm about to tell you why, okay? So the left side of your brain, the left hemisphere of your brain has a screening function, which means that the left side of your brain is the logical side of your brain, which means that whenever information comes inside of your mind, the left side of your brain is judging it. It's like the security system to your mind. The left side of your brain is going to look at everything that comes through and says, I don't know. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, right? So what that means is that if you're manifesting to be a millionaire, but your brain keeps telling you that doesn't make sense, that is most likely the left hemisphere of your brain, okay? So look, the left hemisphere of your brain is the self-cognitive, verbal, and linear reasoning component of the mind, okay? It fulfills the function of screening incoming stimuli by categorizing, assessing, and assigning meaning prior to allowing passage to the right hemisphere of the brain. Now, let me ask y'all something. Do y'all know what that means? Let me ask y'all something. I'm going to read it one more time. Tell me if you know exactly what I'm saying, okay? So the left hemisphere of the brain, it fulfills the function of screening incoming stimuli by categorizing, assessing, and assigning meaning prior to allowing passage to the right hemisphere of the mind. Somebody said no. Not quite. Okay, so y'all see why I make people pay me. Some people understand, some people don't. Big words, right? This is why I have the mystery school. Because yes, this information is out here to the public, but people don't understand government talk. Because that's what the government does, okay? Somebody said the left side is basically your security system. You saying that because I told you that, okay? So let's read it, okay? So this is basically what it means, okay? So the left hemisphere of your brain is basically, y'all ever watched that episode of SpongeBob? When SpongeBob was literally like, What's his name? What's his name? And they was going through the files. Okay, that is what the left hemisphere of your brain does. The left hemisphere of your brain takes information, it categorizes it, it puts it in different sections. It literally takes it and puts it in different categories, and it starts to go through it and what's the word? Basically look at it logically before sending it to your creative side of the brain. All right. So basically, what that means is that the left hemisphere of your brain, whenever you tell it something new, your left hemisphere of the brain is like, okay, before we send this into production, listen to me. This is what it says. Before we send this information into production, before we send this to come into, let me say this one more time. When you tell your left hemisphere of your brain something, before you create it in physical reality, before it gets sent to your manufacturer, which is your subconscious mind, before it gets sent off to the creative aspect of your brain, your security system is like, hold on, we gotta look at this. Does this make sense? Hold on. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Before we send this off, before we send this off to get created into this girl physical reality, we got to make sure this makes sense. This is why I tell you, you have to be careful what you say, because your brain is always looking for evidence, right? So when I'm like, okay, cool, she says she a millionaire, but she keep complaining about money. Not adding up. Reject. You done said you a millionaire, but it's not quite adding up on the paper. It's not quite adding up on the paper, because how's she a millionaire, but she complaining about $3 juice? Rejected. Rejected. Reject. It's not making sense. Millionaires don't do that. Millionaires don't. We gotta throw it away. Maybe when we get some more evidence that she's a millionaire, then maybe we'll give her those. Maybe we'll create in that physical reality. But as of right now, this motherfucker, it ain't quite added up. It ain't quite added up. You feel me? So again, you gotta understand. All right. So look, let's finish reading. Let me tell you something. You're never gonna have anyone break down a CIA document this entertaining besides me. It's never gonna happen. You're never going to have someone break down a motherfucking CIA document and it actually be entertaining and you want to stay there the whole time. So again, that is my magnetism. Thank you very much. All right, so let's finish. Okay? So, here we go. The right hemisphere of the brain functions as the non-critical, holistic, non-verbal, and pattern-oriented component of the brain, all right? So basically, I would say that the right hemisphere of your brain is more feminine, right? But think about it. The feminine is what creates. Think about it. The feminine is what creates in this life. The feminine creates the human. The feminine is what births the human. So of course, the right hemisphere of the brain would make sense to be feminine, because it's the aspect of ourselves that gives birth. Okay? So consequently, if the left hemisphere can be distracted, listen to me now. Now, don't know why the fuck they use the word consequently, bitch. I was in English class, English 101 composition, and never in my right mind did I think to use the transition word consequently, motherfucker. These motherfuckers, consequent. What, is this a scientist? A scientist wrote this? Or a motherfucking English teacher wrote this? Consequently. Fuck. Consequently, if the left hemisphere can be distracted either through boredom or through reduction to a soporific semi-sleep state, external stimuli to include hypnotic suggestions are allowed to pass unchallenged into the right hemisphere where they are accepted and acted upon directly. Now let me break this down in regular talk. Okay? Let me break this down regular talk. Let me say this one more time. Before I even say it, y'all tell me if y'all know what it's saying, okay? Because I want to see if y'all be knowing what it's be talking about, okay? Consequently, if the left hemisphere can be distracted either through boredom or through reduction to a soporific, semi-sleep state, external stimuli to include hypnotic suggestions are allowed to pass unchallenged into the right hemisphere where they are accepted and acted upon directly. Do y'all know what that means? What I just said, do y'all know what the hell that means? What I just said, do y'all get it? Do y'all get it? You understand? Okay. Somebody said, no, this is a lot. Somebody said, this is a lot. Okay. So do y'all see why my brain be hurting? What the heck? What the heck? You done ate something you wasn't supposed to. My cat just threw up. You see what happened? Motherfucking cat just threw up. She ate some shit she wasn't supposed to. You still throwing up, girl? Hold on. You still throwing up? What you done ate, child? What you done ate? Girl, hold on, y'all. Let me throw this away. Child, what the hell you done ate? Ew. What the man? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Listen, y'all. This is probably the most entertaining live I've had in a while. Let me tell y'all something. This is probably the most entertaining live I had in a while. Y'all learning and being entertained at the same time. You good, Lexi? I bet you'll sit your ass down now, huh? That motherfucker going to lay down. All right, listen, y'all. Okay, let's finish. You say your music is dope as fuck. Thank you. Okay, all right. So somebody said she ate a mystery star. Okay, so let's finish. So what I was reading. Somebody said it's always Lexi. Y'all pray for Lexi. All right, so let's finish, okay? So the right hemisphere, okay? Consequently, if the left hemisphere can be distracted. So what this means is that when you're heading asleep, a lot of times your brain is heading into a state of boredom, all right? Or what happens is that your brain is being put to sleep, all right? Semi-sleep. This is why it says, consequently, if the left part of your brain can be distracted through boredom or through putting it in a semi-sleep state, what you tell your brain can easily be accepted by your subconscious or the creative side of your brain. So if you want to manifest something, if you want to hypnotize yourself, you have to do it when you're falling asleep or when you're just so fucking bored that your brain has no other thing to do but listen. But what I recommend is doing it when you're going to sleep. So when you're falling asleep or when your mom is falling asleep, this is why she's most likely to say yes. Because the part of her brain that will usually be logical and be like, wait, what will happen if I do this? What will happen if I do this? What will happen if I do this? That part of her brain is asleep. Okay? And it's distracted. Why do y'all think they always tell you to ask your parents things when they're going to sleep? Because the part of their brain that the police part of the brain that's usually like, no, is asleep. All right? So, let's finish, okay? I'm trying to finish, okay? Yeah, man, I don't really want to give too much. I don't want to give too much, but I'll say this last thing: biofeedback. Okay. The third consciousness altering methodology, which will briefly be described as biofeedback. Biofeedback is somewhat unique in that it actually employs the self-cognitive powers of the left hemisphere to gain access to such areas of the right brain, okay? So check this out. So instead of suppressing the left hemisphere of your brain in hypnosis or largely bypassing it or ignoring it, what you're going to do is you're going to visualize. This is what the CIA said. This is what the CIA said. Somebody said, if you're going to ask, no, I don't know what you're saying. You're hilarious. Sarah, you're hilarious. Sarah, you're hilarious. Sarah, you're hilarious. You're hilarious, Sarah. She said, if you're going to ask me, no, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Yo, y'all are hilarious. Okay, so check me out. I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. Okay? So basically, biofeedback is you're going to visualize the desired results that you want. And then you're going to feel the emotions of what it is that you're visualizing. Okay? And that is one way that you can immediately access the pleasure points of your brain, right? And let me give you an example, right? So what the CIA did was, they basically, for example, okay, so look. For example, if the subject wishes to increase the circulation in the left leg in order to speed up healing, so look, they're teaching you how manifestation can lead to healing. And if you don't have my manifestation ebook yet, go on my crystal shop and get my manifestation ebook because I teach this, okay? So check me out. So they're talking about how you can use this to heal someone, okay? So, for example, if the person wishes to heal their leg, all they need to do is concentrate his left side of his brain on achieving that result of feeling it, okay? So I'm going to read it to you. It says, in order to speed up healing, he may concentrate with his left brain on achieving the result while carefully monitoring a digital thermometer connected to the left leg, okay? When the concentrated effort begins to achieve success, the digital thermometer will register an increase in the temperature of the left leg. At that point, the subject can mentally associate this sensations experienced with the result achieved and can begin to emphasize by memory recall. So basically, in so many words, you can heal yourself with your imagination. In so many words, you can heal yourself with your imagination. Okay? All right? Now, I told y'all I was going to be on here giving y'all information. We've been on here for 2 hours already. I ain't even tired. So, if you're looking to learn how to manifest, the mystery school is where you need to go. If you're looking to become more magnetic and learn more about psychology, then you need to DM me for my magnetism course, okay? These are the two things. Now, if you're looking to learn about manifestation, the mystery school is where you need to go, all right? And if you're using the mystery school, the coupon code is actually portal. Coupon code portal, all right? So the link is in the bio. Click Mystery School. Is the magnetism separate from Mystery School? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And this is the time now. If you have any questions about the Mystery School or my magnetism class, this is the time to ask any questions. I'm about to play a little bit of music while I wait for y'all questions to come through. I'm answering y'all questions, okay? So if you have any questions about the Mystery School, why this doing this? Why you making that sound? If you have any questions, it's Buddha Black. That's what they say. That's what they say. Do you consistently manifest every day or just once? I do it one good time and let it go. How do we get the magnetism course? I said my birthday. You DM me and I'm going to send you a link. What is the mystery school? The mystery school is an online university where I teach occult information and spiritual information. Do you accept credit card? You can put credit card on PayPal. Yes. Is there anything free on your courses? Everything free is on Instagram and YouTube. Is it 24/7 or just seminars? It's 24/7. The link for the magnetism course brings me to the mystery school. Okay, so DM me and I'm going to send you an updated link. Let's go! Move it so. Let's go. I want to chop it up with you and pick your brain. The way did you think? How did you become enlightened? Age 14. Age 14. Oh, also y'all. So listen, let me tell y'all real quick. What do you do one time and let go and messed up? I manifest one good time. I feel the emotions. I manifest and one good time. Another thing, y'all, if you're looking to book a one-on-one with me, all you got to do is DM me and I'm going to send you the link to do so. All right. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, and let me tell you what a one-on-one consists with me. Okay. When you talk to me, if you do a one-on-one with me, let me tell you something. I'm not like these little other people that's going to tell you, well, are you manifesting? Well, you got to stop thinking negative. No. I'm going to ask you questions. You see, a lot of y'all don't realize that the reason why you're not seeing success is because the way that you think, your limiting beliefs. So, for example, some people will be like, well, I haven't started YouTube because I don't have the right camera. I'm going to be like, that is a lie. That is a lie that you're telling yourself. Because most people are on YouTube with their phone. That is a lie. And you're going to be like, whoa, you know what? You're right. Well, I just feel like my videos aren't good enough. That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. You want to know why? Because everybody's videos start off like that. That is the process of the journey. You're going to start off with videos that don't really make you proud. That is just how it is. Okay? So again, if you're looking to join my magnetism class, it's $99.91. DM me on Instagram with your birthday. Okay? Also, after this live, I'm going straight on Kick to live stream the rest of Lovecraft Country. Were you born on the 7th, 25th, or 16th? I was born on the 23rd. I'm a 7 life path, though. So we're watching Lovecraft Country on Kick after this live, okay? So I'm letting y'all know now. If y'all want to go ahead and watch the live stream, Lovecraft Country, click the link in my bio and click Kick, or click the link in my bio and click live stream. All right, I'm about to put it on my YouTube right now. So everybody, y'all need to go ahead and follow me on Kick, or else.